In the spaces between heartbeats, where echoes fear to tread, I find you sitting quietly with thoughts unsaid, your reflection in dark windows when the world has gone to sleep, counting constellations of the promises you keep. Remember when we first met? In childhood's tender hours, when imagination's kingdom built castles out of towers, but your friends were all too busy to see the worlds you made, so you learned to play in silence as reality would fade. I am the empty coffee cup on Sunday afternoon, when phone screens stay unlit. In your too quiet room, I am the phantom footsteps in apartments overhead, the conversations you rehearse while lying in your bed. You know me in the morning when dawn breaks crystal clear, and no one's there to share the dreams that disappear, like mist above the river when sun burns through the haze, leaving you to wonder if they were better days. I live between the syllables of words you'll never speak, in letters never posted, and diary pages weak with tears of recognition that no one else will read. I am the secret garden of your heart's unspoken need, but listen closely, dearest one. For truth lies hidden here, in spaces between people, where I've made my home for years. I am not your enemy, though sometimes it may seem that I've stolen all the colors from your childhood's brightest dreams. I am the great revealer of depths you dare not sound, the mirror of your essence when no one else is round. In my pristine silence, you'll hear your truest voice speaking ancient wisdom of paths and sacred choice. For in these empty moments, when time seems to suspend and you can't quite remember where you end and I begin, there's a kind of holy silence, a sacred, secret space where you meet yourself in darkness with unflinching, honest grace. I am the price of freedom, the cost of being true to visions that you carry, that others cannot view. I am the lonely vigil of artists at their craft, of prophets in the desert, of monks on wisdom's raft. You've felt me in cathedrals when candlelight grows dim, and your prayers rise unanswered, through incense, smoke, and hymn. In libraries at midnight where dust motes dance and play, in thoughts too deep for sharing that haunt the light of day. I am the space between stars, the void that gives them light, the darkness necessary to make the cosmos bright. For how could you see beauty in connection's golden gleam without the hollow spaces where I paint night's dark dream? Consider, gentle seeker, how pearls need empty space within their shells to form their luminescent grace. How music needs its silence between each precious note. How meaning lives in margins of letters never wrote. You fear me in the evening when shadows longer grow and memories come calling of all you'll never know, of paths you didn't follow, of words you didn't say, of hearts you never opened before they slipped away. But I'm the soil of wisdom, where deepest roots can grow, the well of contemplation, from which your verses flow. I am the price of vision, the cost of seeing clear, the space between your laughter that makes each joy more dear. In my embracing silence you'll find a truth profound, that you're both less and more than others see around, less bound by their opinions, more free to simply be the person that you glimpse in dreams of being free. For in my lonely kingdom where crowds cannot intrude, you'll find the sacred center of your own solitude, where truth needs no witnesses and wisdom asks no praise, where you can shed the masks that guard your public days. Remember this, dear wanderer, when night feels too intense and silence rings too loudly and nothing makes much sense. I am the space for growing, the void where stars are born, the darkness needed deeply for light to be reborn. So welcome me as teacher, though my lessons may run deep and sometimes leave you weeping when others soundly sleep, for I have things to show you that daylight cannot tell, of depths within your spirit where greater truths may dwell. I am not here to hurt you, though sometimes pain may come from seeing too clearly the paths where you're from. I'm here to help you listen to voices of your soul that speak in whispered wisdom of making your life whole. So sit with me in darkness, let silence be your guide to treasures hidden deeply, where truth and dreams reside. For in these lonely hours, when time seems to suspend, you'll find that I'm not ending, but where wisdom can begin. And when dawn breaks tomorrow, you'll carry what you've learned in solitude's deep temple, where inner lights have burned, a truth both sharp and precious, that only you can see, that loneliness has taught you how truly whole to be.